a lot of people through the years that I've coached and just seen in the fitness industry and working out in gyms, they always look to the extreme of the extreme and they want that goal yesterday. So I've had a lot of clients that have never worked out before or anything like that, and they choose current top physique bodybuilding pros. So it could be bodybuilding, bikini, wellness, men's physique. But this is the body type that they're wanting to look at or look like. They have to realize that these people have been lifting for 15, 20 years, or have been athlete before they even started lifting. So for someone that has not lifted and they want to transform their body, say in 2 months, to that is never going to happen. It's not even if you took PEDs, it's still not going to happen. That takes years of dedication and dieting, and genetics is a big playing feature as well. But there's one thing that a lot of people create their own stressful environment because they practically they want the impossible goal. So when you sit down and you start your fitness journey, the biggest thing that you need to think about is what is realistic. What's a realistic goal for me? So if you say within the next 6 months I want to lose 10 pounds, that's a realistic goal. Or within the next 6 months I want to add on 2 to 3 pounds of muscle, that is a realistic goal. But if you tell someone that you want to put on or take off 20 pounds in like 3 months, it's not realistic. It's never going to happen. Not even with PED use. So people need to realize that this bodybuilders that you see on stage have been doing it for years on years and even decades to have that physique that you're looking at and admiring. They've basically left behind all life that is social. They don't do anything. They stay at home. They very consistent and monotonous lifestyle to achieve what they've desired to achieve, to be a professional athlete or to be a professional fitness person. So being a person that dedicated most of their life to that fact, first it was being a professional athlete. I was heavy into football, tried out for CFL. That was my life. I lived and breathed football. I didn't start lifting weights until I was in university. So, and then I quickly changed over after I tried the CFL, started to lift weights and try to put on muscle, and then fell in love with the gym and continued that way. I never had goals that I wanted to get my pro card in like the first year. I didn't even think about pro card until I was 6, 7 years into it. And then I thought maybe this could be possible for me. And then I went about it in that fashion, got coaches, and completely changed my lifestyle. So no more partying, no more nothing. It was just basically at home, not drinking alcohol. It would be a year out from a show. I'd be strict. And that was the way I lived all the time. And I did not skew from my diet. I did not have family barbecues, family meetings. I brought my meals with me every single time. Got backlash every single time, but that was the way I lived my lifestyle. So these people that have these unrealistic goals, all they're doing is creating stress because they're always looking at the numbers. They're always looking at the calories that their coaches put them on or they think is what they should be on, because that's what the internet tells them, Dr. Google or whatever you're looking up. And then they look at these pictures of these people with phenomenal physiques or late teens, early 20s that really haven't done anything and just have been an athlete or have that athletic physique. Influencers, and it's unattainable. If you're in your late 30s, early 40s, pushing on 50 or above that, and you're looking at a 20-year-old physique, it's probably not going to happen. Unfortunately, I hate to burst your bubble. I'm 43, and there's no way I'm going to look like when I was in my prime in my mid 30s. So That's just, I know it's not going to happen, no matter how hard I train or what I do. So the big thing is set a realistic goal. Give yourself that unrealistic goal and still have the unrealistic goal, but tell you there's no timeline. Tell yourself there is no timeline. That's what I want to look like. That's what I want to do in the future, but it is no timeline. So you get to the realistic, cross that off and set another realistic. You still have that unrealistic goal in the future that you're hoping that will happen, but it's progression. It's always moving forward, not stepping backwards. So the moment you look at the numbers or look at the scale's not moving, but you look better in the mirror. This is one thing I tell my clients all the time because they get so inebriated or so focused on that scale. The scale's not moving, the scale's not moving. But in the same sentence, they're telling me that their clothes fit different and their muscles feel bigger and they look tighter in their pictures and they look better doing this and the waistband of their pants are really loose, but the scale's not moving. The one thing I always ask them, okay, have you ever watched a bodybuilding show? And they're like, yep. Have you ever seen the judges be like, wait, let's stop the show right now. How much do you weigh? Never. Or how much do you lift? How much do you bench? Never will you ever see that because the judges don't care. They care about what you look like. And that's what you care about. You sent me a picture, you want to look like this, but you have this thought process that I have to lift heavy or I have to do this or I have to do that to get that goal, which is not the case. So there is a path, there is a journey, it does take time. You have to just basically put your nose to the grind and do it. There is two things you need to look at. Do you want results or do you want excuses? There's excuses that 99% of the population are going to be like, oh, I don't have time. I don't want to eat those meals. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Or there's people that just want results. How many times I've puked in my mouth or hated the food that I was putting down, but I did it because I wanted the result. And how many people that get up at 4 a.m. in the morning to go work 3 or 4 jobs because they want to be able to retire early in their lifestyle? Do you think they want to do it? No, they don't, but they do it anyway because that's what takes results. There's motivation and then there's just realistic life. So if you want something bad enough, you will put in the time, you will put in the effort, and you will get it done. So that is my outlook on goals, unrealistic and realistic. Hopefully you guys take a little bit of that into correlation and what your outlook is on your goals, and catch you next time.